Okay, let's see if we can make this one look any good. Fucking hot today, folks. Fucking hot. Heat, heat, heat. And I reckon the bushfires are probably going to come back again in full force once the rain is totally dried up, once the humidity's gone. Yeah, it's not good, folks, here in Sydney, Australia. Let's see if we can make this come up a treat, what we've got here. Gonna leave the contrast out. I think we're gonna lighten this up all the way. Okay, let's see what we have. Oops, I just sort of found something on the glass. Don't know what that was, a piece of something, don't know. We got here a Westfield Hornsby centre directory. So we're going to photocopy the kids on the front. So this will be interesting. I was looking at the back to see if there was something better, but the front looks like it's the best part we've got. So we're just going to flick that around. See how those kids look. Let's see how that looks. Let's see. Yeah, that looks really interesting. The kids look interesting. The kid blowing the bubbles. I think we can use that. Wondering where the centre of the job. We're going to make that the centre, and we're going to just take a section out of that. So we're just going to set this to copy paper. And I think we're going to make this 100. Actually, we're just going to leave it on there. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's see, we're just going to consign this to the recycle. I'm going to recycle it, folks. So I'm just going to take this section and enlarge it. It's sort of like this section here. So we're just going to turn it upside down. All my camera arms getting a bit sweaty, folks. It's really hot today. This climate change is really ramping up the summer temperatures big time here in Australia. So let's see how we go with this. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks really nice. That seems to be nicely framed. Wondering if the kid could be better framed, or we're going to leave it like... See, he looks like he's in the middle. I prefer it to be a bit off-centre. I think being off-centre might be a bit better, so I think we're going to take the horizontal. I'm going to ramp it up to 200. It's going to look stretchy though. He's going to look pretty stretched, but he's already stretched from the movement anyway. So there wouldn't be a problem with that, I don't think. His head's going to be pretty wide, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's a better framing. So you can see there the difference. So that's the first one. And this is the second take. So the second take, I'm sure, looks pretty good. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to... I'm actually thinking... No, I was thinking that because his bubble thing has been out of the page, but I'm thinking it looks good like that. So I'm trying to think where the centre of this job is going to be. We're going to put his head in the middle. His head will be in the middle of the job, or near the centre. It's difficult trying to do something good with this sort of shit. So hot, folks. I hate this heat. I really do. Ugh, so fucking hot. So fucking hot, folks. Okay, that's our second piece. I'm just going to print off the other two, should I say. Wondering if this is any good, this one that I've done. Now this user interface. No, I don't want this. Get out. Silly, no. This user interface is designed by idiots, for idiots. Or should I say idiots, but designed by idiots for everyone else. But it's not really working too well. They just care about the money, the company that made this photocopier, Konica Minolta. They don't care about user friendliness, except to maybe make it reasonably easy, but not easy enough to be a pleasure to use. So, getting really cranky at a lot of people do get very angry at photocopiers, folks. Some people have even taken to destroying them on YouTube, which is really quite, to me, is disturbing, but, I can understand why. I've got to sort of get down to the understanding of why people do stuff like that, because I just get furious. I get sick of it. Anyway, that's quite nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.